everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use an AI agent to auto-generate daily news digest with Pabbly. So I'm going to generate daily news with the help of AI, and here I'm going to use RSS by Pabbly to get the new feed in my RSS. Now I want that whenever there is a new feed in RSS, a summary should be automatically generated with the AI agent. Here I'm going to use as OpenAI, and then I want to send the summary to my subscribers. So I have added the list of my subscribers in my Google Sheets spreadsheet, and with the help of Gmail, I am going to send the mail to these subscribers. Now doing this manually is a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between RSS by Pabbly, OpenAI, Google Sheets and then Gmail. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there will be new feed in my RSS, a summary will be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI, and then I am going to send this to my subscribers with the help of Gmail. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to use an AI agent to auto-generate daily news digests with Pabbly. For this, we are going to create automation between RSS by Pabbly, OpenAI, Google Sheets and then Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to use an AI agent to auto-generate daily news agents with Pabbly, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and here I am going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully, and now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to use an AI agent to auto-generate daily news digest, which means what I am going to do, I am going to take my trigger application as RSS by Pabbly, and when I am going to get a new feed in that RSS by Pabbly, I am going to generate a summary of that news with the help of AI agent, which I am going to use here as OpenAI, and then I am going to send Gmail to my subscribers of the summary of the news. So here in my trigger application, I'll be taking RSS by Pabbly, and then in my action application, I'll be taking OpenAI, Google Sheets and Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let's take RSS by Pabbly. So RSS by Pabbly is an automation feature that integrates and triggers workflows based on updates from RSS feeds. So this feature simplifies the connection between various applications and services using RSS data. Now in my trigger event, I am going to take this new item in a feed, because whenever there will be new item in a feed, I want this to get triggered. So after selecting my trigger application and my trigger event, I am simply going to click on this connect. So here you can see RSS is connected with Pabbly, and now I have to enter the feed URL and the filter type. So in this feed URL, it is written, enter the feed URL here. This RSS trigger will check for updated RSS feed at regular interval. So over here you can see that this Trigger will check for new data in 1 hour. So this is a polling based application and I'm not going to receive the data instantly. Instead, I have to wait for 1 hour and then I am going to receive that response in this workflow after 1 hour, which means Pabbly Connect will check for the response in 1 hour from my RSS. So now let's first enter this feed URL. So to get this, I am going to open my The Hindu RSS and I have visited this simply by typing thehindu.com/RSS feeds/. Now if I scroll down, let's say I want to get the updates of cricket. So I'm going to open this and then in this URL you can see that this is the feed URL which I'm going to copy and paste that over here. I have to exactly paste that same link from over here to here. Next, I have to enter the filter type. Now in this drop down, I can find 3 filters. I'm going to select this as default recommended. You can select according to your choice and preference. Here are different guide and a different publish date. I am going to select this as default and then I am going to click on the save and send test request. Now here you can see that I have received the response. The title is IPL 2025 GT versus PBKS. Then I have received the publish date. Then I have received the link of the news. This is the link of the news and then I have received the description as this one. Shreyas Iyer enjoyed huge success. Then I have received the snippet. And then finally, I have received the content of this news. So here I have received all the response as soon as I clicked on the save and send test request. So this is the latest news which I have in my RSS feed here in this particular cricket section, and I have received that response here in this workflow. And this shows the connection setup that we have established between RSS by Pabbly and Pabbly Connect that is successful. And now whenever my feed will be updated with the new news feed, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now I was telling you about how to set a trigger time. So you have to click on these 3 dots, go to this set trigger time. And then in this drop down, you can find all the times that we are provided. Check every 10 minutes, check every 20 minutes, check every 30 minutes, and so on. You can select according to your choice and preference. Here I have selected this as check every 10 minutes and then I am going to save this. So this is how you can set this timing. And now Pabbly Connect will check for the response in every 10 minutes. So here I have received that response, and what I want now that whenever I receive the response, I want to generate summary with the help of my AI agent, and then I want to send that summary to my subscribers. So first we have to generate the summary for this content, and for that I am going to use my action application as OpenAI. So here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and I have selected that, and then in my action event I am going to select this as Chat GPT and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection we have to enter the token. So to enter this token I have to visit this hyperlink. So I am going to click on this hyperlink and I have landed to this page of API keys in OpenAI. Now on the right hand side I can see this option of create new secret key. So I am going to click on this and then I have to name this. So first let's name this as test. And the project will be default project, permissions will be all, and now I simply have to click on this create secret key. Here we have successfully created this new key which I am going to copy and paste that over here. Next, after entering the token, I am simply going to click on the save, and here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. So first one is that I have to select my AI model. In this drop down I can find all the models which are there. I am going to select this as GPT-4o mini. If you want to enter any other model, you can simply turn on this mapping button on, remove this, and then you can enter your AI model. Here for now I have this GPT-4o mini, so I have selected this from the drop down. Next, I need to enter the prompt. So I want to summarize the news which I have received in this RSS feed response, and then I want to send that summarized news to my subscribers. So I have to create a prompt in such a way that I want a summary of this news, and then I want to send a mail to my subscribers. So I want the prompt in such a way that my news will be summarized and then this news will be sent to my subscribers in a mail format. So here I am going to write my prompt as... So here I have entered my prompt. Generate a well-structured newsletter document based on the following detail. Then I have entered the topic and the news link. Then structure the newsletter as follows. Create a compelling title for newsletter. Provide a brief and engaging mail that sets the context for newsletter. Summarize the entire news. Highlight all the important points in paragraph. Also, do not use any name field or name in the end. Strictly avoid using special characters. And then I have to send the mail, and then I want that response in JSON. So here I have entered that. Now over here I have left this field blank, topic and the news link, because I am going to map this data, and to map the data means to make this dynamic. So if I enter this manually, this will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. So here I am going to enter the data from my previous response, and when I click on this, I can see this RSS response, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received in RSS. First, I need to enter the topic. So here I have received my title as IPL 2025. I have entered that or mapped that, and then I am going to enter the news link. So this is my news link. I have entered that. Now I have selected my AI model and the prompt, and now I am simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. I have received the subject. The content subject is IPL 2025 preview. This is the subject. And then in the body I have received, as the excitement for IPL 2025 reaches a fever pitch, fans are eager to witness the opening match. So this is my content body. Now that I have received the summary, the subject and the body of the mail, I have to send this to my subscribers. But my list of subscribers is in this particular Google Sheet spreadsheet. So first I have to make the connection with this particular spreadsheet where I have all the details of my subscribers. So I'm going to click on this add action button, and then I'm going to search for my action application, which is Google Sheets. And then in my action event, I'm going to select get rows and then click on this connect. So now if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this sign in with Google. Here we have to choose the account in which we have a Google Sheet spreadsheet. So here I'm going to select my account. And after selecting the account, I simply have to click on this allow to grant away some permissions. You can do this too because your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, and here authorization successful, which means Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter the spreadsheet. So to get the spreadsheet, let me open my Google Sheets. So this is my Google Sheets and the name of the spreadsheet is new subscribers. So I have to enter this spreadsheet. So I'm going to select my spreadsheet as this news subscribers. And then it has automatically detected the sheet, which is sheet number 1. Over here you can see this is sheet number 1. Next I have to enter the range. So it is written enter the range of the sheet here, example this. So here you can see that my range is A2. And it ends at C6. So I'm not going to enter the C6 because I may be adding some more subscribers. So what I'll be doing, I'll be selecting this A2 where this list start, and then I'm going to leave this C6 blank because I may be adding some new data in the future. So here I'm going to enter the range as A2 to C. So here my data will be sent to Pabbly Connect from this row and column to this row and column. So now that we have entered all these details, we have to click on the save and send test request. But before clicking on the save and send test request, we have to turn off the simple response button off because we want the data in array of data format, which is in advanced format. So now after turning this off, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and wait for the response. And here I can see that I have received the response and this response is in array. Here we have all of our data. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this add action step button and then I'm going to search for a feature by Pabbly, which is iterator. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this process arrays. So this iterator will iterate this array and this will separate the data in 1 by 1 format or row by row format. So when we add this iterator feature, this workflow will run for 1 by 1 row. So now let's click on this connect and now I have to choose the array. So now if I click on this, I can see this Google Sheets response and I am going to select that response. So here I have selected that response. And now if I click on the save and send test request, I can see that I have received the response in a segregated format. So now here we can check in the Google Sheets. My first name was new, last name was user, email address was this, and here I have received the response. Now that I have received the response, I am going to send mail to my subscribers, and for sending the mail, I am going to use my action application as Gmail, and then in my action event, I am going to select this as send email v1 and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Gmail. Here I have to choose my account with the help of which I'll be sending all the mails. And then I simply have to grant away the permissions, for which I'm going to click on this allow. And here Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter the recipient email address. Now I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, we are going to use a method called mapping, which means we are going to enter the data from the previous response like we did in the previous steps. So here when I click on this field, I can see this iterator, and when I click on this, I can see the response which I have received. Here in this iterator step, I have received the response. I have received the email ID of the subscriber. So I am going to map that email ID from over here. Then I need to enter the sender name. So here I am going to manually enter the sender name, and then I have to enter the email subject. So I have received this response in my OpenAI, and when I click on this, I can see this response content subject. So I am going to map this. The reply to field is not a required one. I am going to skip this. The email content type is plain, and then I have received the email content response also. This is the content body, and I am going to map that. The file name and the attachment are not required fields, so we are going to skip this. Now in the email body, if you want to make this dynamic, you can also add dear and then map the name of the user. So here let's try this once. Dear, and I am going to map the name which I have received in my iterator response, which is new user. If you want, you can do this. And then when your data will be processed one by one, this value will be replaced with the name of the other subscribers. So here I have entered dear, then the name of the subscriber, and then I have entered the mail content. If you want, you can do this also. Now that we have entered all the required details, we are simply going to click on the save and send test request and wait for the response. And here we can see that we have received the response. The result status is send. Now let's open my Gmail and check whether I have received this message there or not. So here you can see that I have received the message. It has been sent by the name Pabbly, and then I have sent this to new@pabblitudes.com, and then the same mail will be sent to my other subscribers one by one. And here this is the same exact mail that we have just seen. This is the subject IPL 2025 review, and this was the mail content. So now to summarize, we took RSS by Pabbly as a trigger application where we get the response for new item in a feed. Then as soon as we get the response, we wanted to get the summary of that. So we took OpenAI as the AI agent to generate the summary, and then we wanted to send that to the subscribers. So first, by this action step, Google Sheets get rows. We get the response of the subscribers. Then we use the step iterator to process the arrays, and then after that we have received the response. We map that response here in this final action step in my Gmail, and then I have mapped the other details like the subject and the content which I received in my OpenAI response. Simply clicked on the save and send test request button and received the response as the message being sent to my subscribers automatically and instantly. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between RSS by Pabbly, OpenAI, Google Sheets and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.